Hi YouTube and welcome to another video by the Unlucky Lads. This will detail the raid intel skips and black box locations on critical, regular and low for the raid starting on the 15th of August running through to the 21st of August, which is Project Titan week 195. We hope you'll continue to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, or even gift us a slice of pizza using the donation link in the description below, because your support drives us to make these early raid intel videos, which allows you to quickly complete the raids and collect the black boxes as soon as the Project Titan week begins. For critical this week, the modifiers will be friendly fire, injuries bleed, and realistic reload. And using the intel skips, we'll need to begin by collecting one intel at the abandoned site to the west of Golem Island, also known as the fishing village. Once you have that, you can input the password into the node at the top of Chemical Pipeline, which will open up Baal at the chemical refinery. And after you beat the Tank Titan, you can head into Sector 2. Gargoyle requires 2 intels at Salamander, then the interrogation of the sniper at Camp Phoenix, and finally inputting the password he gives you into the node at Testing Zone, where you can fight the Flying Titan. And Supercomputer just requires the 4 nodes at Missile Site Ruins to be pressed together, before you can destroy Quantum at the building in the sea. Once you've beaten the 2 bosses in Sector 2, you can progress into Sector 3. Cerberus only requires the hack and defend of the node at Scandium Mine. This will open up the last Titan boss battle at the top of Lava Shield, where you can complete the critical raid. And if you're looking for the black boxes on critical this week, there are 2 boxes in Sector 1. The first at Satellite Dish and the other is at Chemical Pipeline. Then there'll be 2 boxes in Sector 2, the first at Camp Phoenix and the other one being at Missile Site Ruins. And finally there's 2 more boxes in Sector 3, the first one at Scandium Mine, with the last one at No Man's Land. In summary, the modifiers could cause some slight issues this week, so do be mindful of each one, starting with friendly fire, because this is deemed the hardest one this time. But it really does depend on who you play with and if people are willing to forgive quickly. In our experience, getting caught up in a "you shot me" argument will only make the raid slower, so do try to accept people's mistakes and move on. Next up there's injuries bleed, which as we often say, can luckily be fixed with a syringe, unless you're critically injured. So do make sure you're carrying as many syringes as possible and use them when you can. Finally, realistic reload can be an annoying one if you forget about it, especially if you're using a large capacity magazine clip. So do try to watch out for those early reloads, or wear some extra ammo gear if you want to. As for the intel trail, we have yet another week which isn't too long. This is mainly thanks to the Sector 3 intel, where you just need to hack and defend the node at Scandium Mine. However, do be aware that if you fail the hack, or end up team wiping once you enter Sector 3 and before you start the hack, then you will have to do the full intel trail. To avoid that, you can have everyone log out and then rejoin the raid, but fair warning, that method can cause you to lose your raid progress, so do bear that in mind. In terms of Sector 1 and 2, there's really only a couple of jobs to do before each boss, and with a good squad you can split up to save further time, and even do the Missile Site Ruins nodes en route to Supercomputer. Overall, we predict this raid will take around 1 hour to complete, but as always, if you do run into any problems, please comment below and we'll try to help out, so you can finish the raid and earn those rewards. Moving on to regular and low, there are no modifiers and it does just use last week's critical intel and black box locations. So start by pressing 4 nodes at Ancient Harbour. This will give you access to Baal at the chemical refinery, and destroying this Titan will allow you to progress into Sector 2. Gargoyle requires 5 panels at Camp Phoenix to be broken, before you can fight the Flying Titan at Testing Zone. And Supercomputer will need 1 intel at Salamander, then to defend the node at the back of Testing Zone. Now you can fight Quantum at the building in the sea. With the 2 bosses in Sector 2 beaten, you can advance into Sector 3. For Cerberus, you just need to press 4 nodes at Lava Duct, and although the gates are technically locked, it can be accessed a number of different ways, including team wiping to the wall to the left of Lava Duct's western gate. However you choose, once you press the 4 nodes at Lava Duct, you'll have access to Cerberus at the top of Lava Shield, where you can complete the regular or low raid. And if you're looking for the raid chests on regular or low this week, there's one box in Sector 1, which is at Heliport. Then there'll be 2 boxes in Sector 2, the first at Camp Phoenix and the other at Testing Zone. And finally there's 2 more boxes in Sector 3, the first one at Scandium Mine and the last one at Prototype Workshop. That's all for now. We hope you've enjoyed our Intel and Black Box video enough to leave a like and comment, plus subscribe or donate if you haven't already. But no pressure, because it's all of your support combined that motivates us to make our content. So until next time, peace out, the unlucky lads.